Welcome to week 5, day 1 of our e-learning lessons. This week, we're going to continue our learning that we worked on from last week. And that main focus is going to be text features and visual features. Our performance task for the week. How can I use text and visual features to help me comprehend the overall meaning of the text? How can I go back and use information from the text and visual features to help me with my questions? As a quick review from last week's lessons, I want to look at just a basic chart to show us what are text features and visual features. Examples of text features: title, because it's in text or it's in words. Headings, it's in text or it's in words. Bold words, they're just those really dark black bolded words that really want to draw our attention to. And again, those words are in text, which means they're in words. Captions, they're also in words. And labels, the words that usually are found on some kind of a chart or diagram. Visual features that we're going to focus on. They're types of photographs, which means real photographs taken. They show us something really quick and it explains a little bit more by showing us something through a photograph or a visual. Makes it easier to see. Illustrations or drawings. They also add more things for us to learn by looking at to get more from the reading. Maps, charts, diagrams, and pictures. By looking at some of the things that we can easily say that we find on the assignments that are going to add more to our learning. And we want to make sure that they add more by giving us more things that the text did not exactly give us. Usually the text features or the visual features add more to what we're looking for, and they keep the most important things in place. For our focus today, I'm going to be asking that each of you take time to look at the 6 empty boxes of the Brainsy monument found. Believed lost for decades. We see a chicken, and then we see this like Mount Rushmore or Chicken Rushmore. Then we have a short text underneath. The Brainsy monument was recently discovered when an aging billboard for the beloved chicken toupee toppled over. Apparently, the advertisement had simply blocked the view of the monument for decades, bringing new meaning to the phrase, out of sight, out of mind. You have some words in the word bank: bolded text, photographs, title, subheading, captions, and slanted words. You need to look in each box and see where the lines are pointing, and you need to correctly label each one of those words into the right part. So we have visual and text features all found in the Brainsy monument found. Make sure you take time to put the right words back where they go. Then as an assignment I'm going to ask each of you to take time to do, look at the visual feature of the motorcycle. You see the person on the motorcycle going up the ramp, off the ramp, leaning back, flipping, flipping, all the way back around to landing on the wheels down the ramp. I need you to give me a detailed caption and a complete sentence to explain what is happening in the visual feature of the photograph that you see beside it. Your caption needs to be in complete sentences. You can give 1 sentence, 2 sentences, or even 3 sentences in your caption if you choose. You're the author choosing what information needs to be shared about the visual feature in your caption. Then the final part of your assignment today, you have a short read called Leopard Sharks. Again, it's going to focus on text and visual features, and you will have some short response questions to finish up with it. Leopard sharks are small sharks. Unlike some other sharks, leopard sharks are scared of humans. They will swim away quickly if they see you. Shapes and sizes. Leopard sharks are long and slim. They are named after leopards because they have dark spots on their bodies like leopards do. Leopard sharks have short, round snouts. They can grow up to 6 feet long and weigh up to 40 pounds. We see a text feature and a visual feature. The text features are the labels. The visual feature is this diagram that we have of a leopard shark: snout, eye, mouth, gills, fin. Now it could have pointed to all fins, but it just pointed to one to give an example what a fin is. What they eat. The foods leopard sharks eat usually live on the bottom of the ocean. Leopard sharks are known to eat crabs, shrimp, small fish, and fish eggs. Their mouths are curved near the bottom of their heads. This makes it easy for the sharks to swim near the bottom of the ocean and suck up their tasty treats. Here's our visual feature, a photograph of a leopard shark, and we can see all those spots just like a leopard has on it. The caption, the text feature: leopard sharks swimming at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Now in my mind I'm asking, I wonder where Monterey Bay is. I wonder where this aquarium is. I need to keep that in mind as I continue reading. Where they live. Leopard sharks live in cool or warm water. You can find most leopard sharks down the Pacific coast of North America, from Oregon to Mexico. They do not like to stay in deep oceans, but prefer to swim near sandy flats, kelp reefs, and rocky areas. When I look at the visual feature, on this side of the United States, the western side, I can see there's this big black line area from Oregon all the way down to Mexico. This is the area that leopard sharks like to live in. We're over here in the Florida area, so if you notice, they're not in our area. They like to live close to the beach areas on this side. Remember, they are terrified of humans. If they see a human, more than likely they're going to quickly get out of that water and just go somewhere else deeper and get away from the humans. Your focus today, you're looking at leopard sharks text that you just read, and you need to focus on text features to help you understand a text. Look at these text features as you read. We need to look for the title, the headings, and bold words. Pictures that show more about the text, look at these as you read. The pictures, the captions, the diagrams, maps, graphs, and charts. Your first question: what will the text under the heading Shapes and Sizes be about? If you just tell me they're shapes and sizes, it will be counted as incorrect. What specifically about their shapes, what specifically about their sizes will that section be about? That's what I'm looking for in your answers. Number 2, what does the diagram show you? That diagram is right here in your article. What does that diagram show you? If your response is a leopard shark, I'm going to tell you, you got part of it correct, but I need more details to go with it. Give me specific details. Question number 3. Does the map help you better understand the text? Why or why not? That map was here beside the heading Where They Live. Think about what we just read and what I explained about this map. Does it help you understand it better? Yes or no? And give me your reasons why. And question 4, your final question to end day 1's lessons. Look at the photo from the text. We see the photo of the leopard shark swimming. Then answer the question, where does the leopard shark live? If you just say in the ocean, I'm going to say it's incorrect. Look at your photograph, look at your caption, give me specific information. And if you want, go back and double check with your map to see if you can come up with a little better clues. Remember when you're working on your assignments, I'm looking for good detailed sentences. When you're finished, make sure you take time to work on your iReady reading minutes and your iReady math minutes. And you may also log on to Mayan to read some books that Mr. Snyder has put out for you. And it's going to be about possibly sharks and other things you're going to be reading about this week. If you have any questions about your learning, please take time to reach out to your teachers and we'll do our best to answer your questions. Thank you very much for participating in week 5 of day 1's e-learning lessons.